Hey there, folks. Tonight, we're going to talk about endings. Specifically, the end of an era. But this isn't the bad kind, like when Jon Stewart quit. This is the good kind. This night is the end of the era of my life in which I'm essentially just a passive slug who lives on the internet and doesn't do anything with his life and is mostly just hiding from reality and just letting the days go by. Tomorrow I start school. School will hopefully lead to employment, and employment will lead to me actually having a fucking life. I know, we're not supposed to say people don't have lives, but you know what? There's a lot of truth to it. Sure, it's not a nice thing to say to someone else, but the point is there's a lot of things that we need in life that if they're not there, we're just not happy. We might be able to get through the day, which is what I've been doing for the last 20 fucking years. We might even be able to get through the week. But some part of us knows that we're not growing. We're not getting better. And life is growth. That is something that I believe to the core of my being. You grow, or you may as well be dead. And I have not been growing. I have been living essentially the exact same lifestyle, just in different places, and with different people footing the bill, for the last 20 years. Whether it was living with my parents, or living with Dave Dougal and Ross, or at least finally getting to here and at least not costing the people who live with me money. Except via taxation, I suppose. But that's all going to end. Tomorrow I go to school. I get involved in things. I'm totally planning on starting a comedy club at KPU, and I'm great to see where that goes. And generally speaking, I'm going to get on with it. And I'm really excited about that. I want to get my life actually moving. And I have to suppress the part of me that wants to turn this into a negative by saying, you could have done this ages ago. Well, maybe. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I had to get to a certain amount of psychological health before I could do this. And so going back into your mental version of your own history and saying, you could have done this, you could have done that, should have done this, should have done that. Maybe it just wasn't in the cards. Maybe that just literally was never going to happen. Because it's easy to be a temporal chauvinist and think, well, the way I think now is the way I should have thought back then. But maybe it just couldn't have happened any other way. Maybe you did the best with what you had. The contents of your mind at that time are you, and maybe you didn't have the information. Obviously, that's the main advantage the future has over the past, is that we know stuff now that if we knew it then, blah, blah, blah. But you didn't know it then. Okay. For the first time in my life, I'm saying, okay, that was a tangent, and I'm not going to go there. So yeah, I'm looking to end my long sleep. Tomorrow I'll be going to class. I'll get all the paperwork for both the disability benefit part of education and, the main student loan done eventually. And after that, I got it programmed in. And that's all I needed to do. Just not generate all the momentum myself, just enough to get to the place where the momentum takes care of itself. So I was going to school, learning neat stuff, or maybe just stuff I already knew. But the point is, I'll be doing something with my life. And if that means I rack up some debt, I can live with that. So, when next you see me, folks, I will be very tired. Oh, right. Before I forget, I almost did. I don't exactly know what future video production for me is going to be like. I definitely keep blogging because I seriously can't imagine living without blogging now. And I will probably continue to do videos, but I might have to miss a day now and then. And it's certainly Tuesdays, when I've done 6 hours of education and then blogged, I'm probably going to be pretty freaking tired. So if you get a video, it'll be this kind of thing. Just, hi, here's some words, bye. But just to forewarn, the daily video may not be a foregone conclusion. In the future, we'll see. Most days of the week, I have plenty of time. So unless my homework, the amount of homework I gotta do is just insane, there should be no real problem of me at least doing this or plunking some music together or whatever. But, I don't know. We'll just see. Just thought I should forewarn my theoretical audience. Guess that's all for me for tonight, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow, in one form or another. Bye-bye.